All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachah Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well. I learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word and our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to the mill and the children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And today, man, just getting on these higher ups, man, the guys who's running the world in wickedness, man. Basically fulfilling biblical prophecy. And what biblical prophecy they fulfilling? Job 9 and 24. Let's go ahead and get there real quick before I start off. This is the book of Job. This is the book of Job 9, verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's it, man. It says the earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. How do we know that the earth is given unto the wicked? Just by looking at the vibration that's getting pushed forth throughout the planet Earth, man. Now LGXYZ is celebrated. Now GMOs is finna be the regular. People eating, for lack of better words, people eating roaches, in unclean food is finna start to be the regular. Why? Because the wicked is ruling, man. Let's read this again. And who is the wicked? We can be specific too, man. We can name names, guys like the Rothschilds, the Morgans, the Gettys, the bankers, man, the Amalekites, the guys who's ruling the world with death, man. Because ever since these guys been in power, death have been reigning throughout the planet Earth, man. Read this again. Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He cover the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Yes, man, because this devil, through his deceit and his lies, he actually got control of the whole planet Earth. And if he's not the wicked, if the so-called white man is not the king of the planet Earth right now, then who is? For lack of better words, we could just go down on a minute scale, a small scale. You could just say, what is white privilege? There's no such thing as Chinese privilege. There's no such thing as Arab privileges. There's a such thing as white privileges, man. Because even when these Americans, especially these Edomite Americans, go to different countries, hey, for the lack of better words, they like a celebrity, man. Watch when a so-called white person go to Africa. When they see him, they're gonna be like, oh shit, they're gonna treat this guy good and everything, and all of a sudden the devil is gonna come out. And that's what I'm gonna do the video on, man. Showing you that Esau Edom, he is the devil, man. And the worst ones are the ones that got a suit and tie. Let's go ahead and get another one real quick. This is the book of Sirach 12. Sirach 12, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 17. It says, if adverse come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So if anything bad happen, man, you're going to find the so-called white man there first, man. Whether it be through a drone or whether it be through a bullet. Who manufactured this bullet, man? Let's go to the source. And who pulled the trigger? Who made the trigger? But again, it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Continuing on, it says, and though he pretend to help thee, because, hey, what this guy do, he conquer the whole planet Earth under the banner of democracy or under the banner of we trying to civilize people. Because for lack of better words, these devils so proud, they say civilization didn't start until the Greeks. Well, how people would survive until then, man? But again, he coming under the banner as he's trying to help you, but he's really under the banner as the devil, man. Because again, that's what he should. He's doing a perfect job upon the planet Earth. He's fulfilling his lot, man. Nobody else could have doing what Esau was doing right now, man. Let's read this again. This is the book of Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee, because ultimately he's going to cut your throat, man. Again, you're going to realize that the devil have been amongst you. But again, today, just basically getting on how these bankers are basically running the planet Earth through deceit, man. Now, as you can see, I got a quote from one of Baron Rothschild. It says, the time to buy is when there is blood running in the street. So basically, mean the time to get money is when people are dying, man. And it's a quote that everybody know. All wars are banker wars, man. Because these are the people that's actually funding Ukraine, that's funding Russia. Even they say, well, it's America that gave Ukraine the guns. Well, who gave America the money? Let's go ahead and get this real quick. Just a little research on how the banker they funded. Here you go. I just typed up in Google, simple Google definition. Banker funding wars. It says how banks fund wars. And again, we already know who are the owner of those banks, man. Continuing on, it says apart from direct lending to the government, banks benefit from wars through other channels. Yes, man. It says bank benefit through war. So they're actually getting the money, man. They actually getting the benefits of war, man. Even though you might get a little bit of land or territory, who own that land and territory ultimately? Continuing on, it says banks collect commissions by helping warring governments to sell war bonds. Bank benefits by financing the war profiteers, and that's what these devils are. They are profiteers, man. They're actually getting the money through the roosters. Even though I pay America, it ain't like just little JJ down the street borrowing $5. No, it's a whole country that's borrowing money for you that they're getting in debt just so they can beat this, man. And they have to pay you back with an interest rate, man. That's why you see the national debt clock keep going up, man. But let's read this again. It says banks benefit by financing the raw profiteers, it's like the provide goods and services to the military, whether it be rare earth minerals or whether it be through material steel, because overnight they can make a regular old plant to a steel plant, man. But again, how can it be a steel plant that make tanks and things like that, or even drones? How can that even happen if the mineral steel don't be there, man? Or you don't have the money to afford that steel, And they say you ran out of money, you exhausted all your resources. Here come a banker here to give you an easy way out, man. But it's going to get to a point when that way is not going to be easy no more. It's one of the bankers. He said, "I don't care who run the laws." Matter of fact, I'm just going to type it. He said, "I don't care who make the laws. I just care who fund the money." But I'm gonna read a little bit more of this. It says banks benefit by financing war profiteers that provide goods and services to the military, the demand of which intensifies during warfare. Yes, man. So during warfare, the demand of military services or the demand of military product intensifies, man. Let's go ahead and get this quote real quick. Let me type it up. Because again, it always go back into a source. Yeah, we know the white man, the devil, but it's a specific type of white man that's controlling everything. That's why Sirach 10 said, as the leader of the people, as the leader, as the city is, so are the people. So if the leader is wicked, then that wickedness is going to trickle down to everybody else, man. And yeah, we know that Joe Sixpack is going to go into slavery, but again, the guys in the three-piece suits, who's invading lands. These are the guys that's gonna get the first fruits of it. Let's get this quote real quick. This is a quote. Let me see. Salakia. Yep, here you go. This is a quote from one of the Rothschilds. Yep, I already knew it was a Rothschild. It says, "Let me issues and control a nation's money, and I care not who make the laws." And this Mayor Amschel Rothschild, man. He said, basically, he's saying, you let me control the money. I don't care who make the laws, because who that controls the money controls the laws, man. Basically saying, yeah, we're not going to pass that law, but we're going to bring a famine on your land. We're going to take away resources. We're going to make proxy wars. We're going to send spy, what is called, basically people to entice people. I forgot what it's called, splinter cells or whatever. Basically how they did during the Black Lives Matter. So let's say if you don't go along with the guy that's funding the money, then he's basically going to cause mischief. And that's what these devils have been doing, man. Let's get this precept real quick. This is the book of Job 15. And I'm going to start at Job 15. And I'm going to start at verse 34. It says, the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate. And that's talking about the higher ups, the Edomites, man. Even though, again, we know that the Edomites are the wicked, but it's a source to the wickedness, man. It's the higher ups of wickedness. Like it's the elect of Israel. It's actually the elect of Edom. The guys that write the laws is pushing forth this vibration throughout the planet Earth, man. So it says, for the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate. So, Lord, he's going to wipe you guys out, man. For the things that you pushing forth throughout the planet Earth. And the part of the Lord wiping you guys out is exposing you guys first, man. And basically having a long rap sheet on these devils, man. Because it's not like the Lord is going to take out Esau for no reason. No, it's a reason why. Again, it's like he a hypocrite. He condemned Jake for black on black crime. But what about the Civil War? You know? Read it again. For the congregation of hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Yes, man. It says, in fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. Now, real quick, let's go to the word bribery, man. Because it says fire is going to consume you guys, man. You know, the guys that's giving gifts. Because again, that word bribery is Strong's 7809. And it reads, to give a present, bribe, ransom, other gifts. One right there is to donate. Again, so the guys who's donating these wars, the guys that's donating to these different wicked ideologies throughout the planet Earth, the Lord said fire is going to consume you, man. It's going to consume your kingdom, and ultimately it's going to consume you with Obadiah 1 and 18, man. Continuing on it, Job 15 and 35, they conceive mischief, and that's what they bring forth. They be in their think tanks. Like again, that Russian and Ukraine thing, that wasn't random. That was all planned out. They said, yeah, let's go ahead and put that Russia thing on the table. You see what I'm saying? Because again, it's not like for the lack of better words, even though we know it's the spirit of the Lord that's making these things happen, the Lord put the spirit on Esau to push forth these certain things, to push forth these certain events, man. So the Lord put the spirit in Esau to be basically a war man, a mad war man, an evil genius that love blood, man. And what you think that he's going to come out with? Is you think he's going to come out with peace and happiness? No, he's going to come out with war and deceit and greed, man. Continuing on, it says they conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, in their belly preparing deceit. Yes, because in their mind, in their think tanks, they're bringing forth things to deceive the people. Because again, people saying, yeah, we stand for Ukraine, Russia, the big bad guy. But you didn't know that during the Soviet Union that Ukraine was actually a part of Russia, man. Basically the people of the Western society is moving off emotions. And when you're moving off emotions, you're easily to be deceived now, man. And that's what happened unto the planet Earth right now, man. Now, real quick, I have another quote about the bankers, man. And I'm going to get a couple more precepts. This is a quote from a general, and he was a general in World War II. It says, war is a racket. A racket is best described, I believe, as something that is not what it seems to the majority of the people. Yes, because war, for the lack of better words, in the majority of the people is fighting for your rights, fighting for your land. But really, man, war is for resources, man. You take over the land, you take everything they got, and you put the people in slavery, man. That's the real reason for war, man. Continuing on, only a small inside group knows what it is about. Yes, man, because again, people say, I'm fighting for my country. Not knowing that people, they jacking and robbing over there, man. It says only a small inside group knows what it is about, especially the higher ups, the bankers. It says it is conducted for the benefit of the very few. Yes, the guys who's funding it, man. Because again, it's not like the banks fund the wars and say, yeah, just pay me the same amount back. No, it's interest rates You know, they like when you get along, you don't pay your credit system go down. Now you know, now you owe more. You know, continuing on. You know, you got bank calling for an extra 30 days. You know, give me another 30 days. You see what I'm saying? But you know, for lack of better words, at the end of the day, you even go down to the nitty and gritty, man. All these different governments, all these different societies. Well, in one form or fashion, is getting controlled by these higher ups, man. Again, whether it be somebody on the Senate or whether it be a puppet up there, man. You know, continuing on, it says it is conducted for the benefit of the very few at the expense of the very many. Yes, because a lot of people die during war. Out of war, a few people make huge fortunes. And who are those few people that's making those huge fortunes? The ones that's funding the wars, man. Let's go ahead and get a couple precepts just to back up that you're not going to get away with the bloodshed that you niggas have been doing, man. You know, this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 1, and I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, for the spirit of the Lord filleth the world. And yes, this truth have been going out there, man. You know, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is known throughout the planet Earth, man, in one form or fashion. You know, it says, in that which containeth all things, have knowledge of the voice. Because through the spirit of the Lord, it's not like people say, you know, we say, yeah, did just happen over there? Did just what happened? No, it's somebody actually declaring these things, man, through the prophets, man. You know, we say earthquake happened, the Lord did that. War happened, the Lord did that. People died, the Lord did that, man. You know, even prophecy, man. Like that Russia and Ukraine thing, wars and rumors of wars, that's prophecy, man. So the spirit of prophecy is filling throughout the planet Earth. And a part of that prophecy is the revealing of the wicked, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get there. Before I jump back, let's go ahead and get the Second Thessalonians, man. Because the revealing of the wicked is a major point of prophecy, the revealing of the devil, man. This is the book of Second Thessalonians. Salaki. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians 2, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed. And yes, we're in that point right now, man. When Yahweh Shema Shai have revealed the bad guys, the antagonists in the planet Earth. And a lot of times in the movie, you watch different films and like film theory. A lot of times, I know one perfect example, brothers who watch Incredibles 2, you didn't know who the bad guy was until it got closer to the end. You know, you know, and so basically, now the revealing of the wicked, we know that we're close to the end. Because once you read this again, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth through the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yes, because ultimately, when we revealed Esau, and we telling him that when the Lord come, he's going to take him out for all the wicked shit that he did upon the planet Earth. Because again, it's not like the Lord is finna bring the hammer down on Esau for no reason. No, it's a reason why. Verse 8, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Why you cannot be hid? Because the Spirit is revealing it, man. The light is being shined upon the devil, man. You know? So that's why now that Kanye West mess, and everybody knows now, man. You know, everybody knows that somebody been lying, that they said that they was the child of God. You know, everybody know now, man. But at the same time, if you speak against the people who claim, you know, they are the Lord's people, then you get persecuted. And that's one quote another guy said, if you want to find out who's ruling, find out who you can't offend. So if you call somebody you know, a rat, you know, a Jew rat, for the lack of better words, then you're gonna get persecuted. Your video gonna get taken down, man. Read this again. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid, neither shall vengeance, when it punisheth, pass by him. Yes, man. It says, neither shall vengeance of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because the Lord, he's coming to punish the wicked upon the planet Earth, but also Esau, Edom, he's coming to take down his kingdom and bring up the kingdom of Israel, man. You know, but before the kingdom of Israel come to pass, guess what? This kingdom have to be taken out. It have to be judged, man, for all the things that it have done. It says, neither when vengeance, when it punishes, pass by him. So you're not going to be acquitted, Esau. Verse 9, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly. Yes, now you go into the word inquisition, it means a deep interrogation, man. Now we looking at 70 AD. We looking at the Panama Canal. We looking at the rainforest. Who been in the rainforest in the last 100 years? Asking questions. You feel me? Who threw this in the ocean? Who the owner of McDonald's? Why plastic can't? Plastic in the middle of the ocean, and it's hard to be degradable back into the planet Earth. It's hard to be broken back down into the planet Earth for minerals, man. Why would you fucking push out a product like that? That dude's nothing but sicking the planet Earth and sicking the people, man. Who created forever chemicals, man? That's the inquisitions of the councils of the ungodly, man, telling these devils that what? You ain't gonna get away. You have a big rap sheet why it says in Revelation 18, thy sins have reached up unto heaven. That's that inquisition. Continuing on, it says, in the sounds of his word shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds, because the wicked deeds of Esau is manifested right now, man. You can, again, forever chemicals. Again, Smith and Wesson. Who made the AK? Even though they say, yeah, the Russians, they made the AK-47. Well, the Russians Edomites, anything, man. GMOs, chemtrails, the LG XYZ, gender changing surgery, man. Transitioning to another gender. Those are the manifestation of his wicked deeds, man. And the Lord, he's just not going to sit back and let this devil continue to rule in wickedness. Let's get this real quick. This is the book of Nahum 1. Yep. This is the book of Nahum 1. And I'm going to start at verse. I'm going to start at verse 2. It says, the Mosai is jealous, and the Lord Yahweh Shemau shall revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. And again, one of the things that the Lord said is, touch not the apple of his eye, man. And again, also, Yahweh Shah said, vengeance is mine. And again, it's like you go into the times of slavery. Again, 70 AD, Roots, Goodbye, Uncle Tom. Watch these different stories. On 12 years a slave. Things like that. It shows you, man, why the Lord is going to have to take this nigga down, man. Because it ain't like we can do something ourselves. You can have all. You cannot fight against Esau on a carnal level. You have to have the Lord to take down this beast. It's going to have to be Yahweh Shai who's going to have to make war with this beast, man. Continuing on, in his furious, the Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries. Who is the Lord adversaries? The Lord adversaries is everybody who are adversaries to his people, man. Even his own people. I say I will be a friend of your friend. I'll be an enemy to your enemy, man. Whoever cursed thee, whoever bless thee, I will bless. Whoever cursed thee, I will curse, man. So the Lord said he will be a vengeance to his adversaries, which means what? Our adversaries too. And who is one of our adversaries? Esau, Edom. Continuing on, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies. And who is our biggest enemy? Esau, Edom. You go back into the time of Cain and Abel, because Cain and Abel in the reincarnation was Jacob and Esau, man, which was two different nations that came out of those two, man. And those two different nations was the so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, and the other nations is the Amalekites and the Temanites and so on, man, the so-called white man, So those are the enemies to the nation of Israel. Continuing on, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Let's go right here. Let's go to that word acquit, man. Because the Lord said he will not at all acquit the wicked, man. Strong's H5352. To be empty, be clear, be pure, be free, be innocent. Be desolate. It says, here you go right here. To be free from guilt, man. That's one on. It says to be exempted from punishment. So these devils, they're not going to be exempt from punishment, man. They're going to have to get the thing you deserve, man. You know, it ain't like a bad lawyer going to come up, or it ain't like you're going to get bailed out just in time. It was just enough evidence that Esau, he can get away scot-free. Hell no, man. The Lord built up such of a big enough rap sheet to surely take this devil down. And it's going to be a reason why Obadiah 1:18 is going to happen. Because we don't even know the half, man. You know, we know about slaveries and things, but what about the things that's not documented? What about the things these guys still do behind closed doors, man? You know, I remember I seen that movie Antebellum. You don't think it's a whole bunch of bankers, third generation bankers who want to live out those slavery days? You know what I'm saying? You know? So again, let's just go ahead and go back to the Nahum 1 again. Because again, these devils, they will not be acquitted. Everything that you did unto us, you're going to have to pay for it. Let's go ahead and go back. And again, everything you did to the planet Earth too, man. Because warp that bloodshed, bombing places. You know, it's not like this guy doing old school just fisticuffs and swords. No, this guy, he'll send a bomb. He'll send he'll send an atom bomb. And now he's getting to a point when he's finna get ready. People finna send nuclear bombs. But this guy, he'll send a bomb. He'll do a drone attack. You know, he'll send a false flag just so he can have a reason why to steal from you. So you're not going to be acquitted, Esau. You're not going to be free from guilt. You're going to be the guilty. Continuing on, the Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. Because ultimately, when Yahweh shall come, he's going to come in a chariot, man. He's going to come in a UFO, man. That's going to be the thing. The theme, you know, that's going to be the theme of the takedown of Esau. Well, one of the themes, it's going to be mostly, you know how they say prom, you know, Salakia, you know, brothers can get it. But you know how every year in high school, whatever, it'd be a prom, and they say, yeah, this is going to be the theme on the prom. A night in New York, and they had like the street lights, and then next it's like, this is going to be the year of the prom, under the water, and it'd be like blue and stuff like that. Hey, this is going to be the return of Yahweh Shai. This is going to be the theme of the end, missiles and chariots, man. You know, that's going to be the theme of the end. You know, Lord willing, that's probably going to be my next one, man. The theme of the end. Let's go ahead and get this in Revelations 1, end life right down. You know, but that's going to be the theme. The Lord coming with chariots and missiles, fire and brimstone, you know, in the fire from the chariots, the laser beams, to come and deliver his elect and destroy the wicked, man. You know, so let's go ahead and go down to Revelations 1. And I'm going to start down in verse 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds. And what are those clouds? Those are key words for UFO, man. Parable words for UFO, man. Clouds, chariots. Because where is a cloud? It's up in the air. So how you know, you can't literally ride a cloud. You're going to fall through it. No, those clouds are key words for what? UFOs. Behold, he comes with clouds, and every eye shall see him. And they also which pierced them. And now who pierced Yahweh Shai, man? And you can say, yeah, the Jews. No, under who banner? Under who rulership, man? Who did the call? Because the crucifixion, that was a Roman form of execution, man. You know? It says, and they also which pierced them. And that's talking about the Edomites, because you can even go into history. The Edomites is known Romans, man. And the Romans are known Edomites, man. And this is nothing but the Roman Empire all over again. And the higher ups, man, again, the guys who the one that's calling the shots, they're going to have to pay for all the things that they have done to the planet Earth. No, number one, they're going to have to pay all the things they have done into the nation of Israel, the planet Earth, and to everybody else, man. Because again, ever since this guy have been ruling, death have been running rapid, man. And again, even though we know Esau is the wicked, the white man, the Caucasian, but it's a source to it, man. The guys that want to claim they the people, man. The guys that want to claim that they're in their true land over there, man. You know, those are the guys that Yahweh Shai is going to come and take down. It says, and they also which pierced them, and all kindred of the earth shall well because of him, even so, amen. Wow. Because when Yahweh Shah come, he's coming to bring destruction. And again, he's going to bring destruction upon the whole planet Earth, but it's going to be directed into a certain group of people. And again, if you attach to that group of people, you're going to get caught in the crossfire. You know, again, hand trying to hand, that should not be unpunished. But again, it's going to be targeted at Esau and everybody who fall in the ways of Esau. Like again, these different countries, man, they let Esau set up different puppets. They let Esau set up different proxy wars and steal their resources, man. So again, at the end of the day, man, our wars are bank of wars, and these wicked Edomites, higher ups, they're not going to get away. I want to say, Call Halal Yimla Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, Shalom, DTA, and the Abba.